After my injury, I put on a lot of weight. With Contour Spa Hawaii, I was able to get myself back on track.
I spent hours a day in the gym, and as a professional athlete, I still had some problem areas with loose skin. Contour Spa Hawaii has helped tighten those areas just in time for my competition.
Try our red light therapy, the painless and non-invasive way to reduce fat and tighten skin. Start your transformation today with a free consultation. Contour Spa Hawaii. Define the new me.
Today's guest is restaurateur Sakurai.
Aloha everyone! Thank you for joining us for another episode of Hawaii Leads, where we interview leaders, entrepreneurs, the affluent, dominators, and skilled. And my next guest here today is Sakurai.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Aloha.
But before we get started, don't forget Hawaii Leads does have a free membership. You can text to HLVIP to 58885 and join us at the membership, and there's cool prizes being given away, and you can stay tuned to the latest and greatest of all my guests. So Hide, we're going to talk about how you came to Hawaii and the amazing work that you've done as a restaurateur here. So why don't you tell us, you started in Tokyo?
Right. I was born, raised in Japan, Tokyo, and somehow I started to work at the restaurant business like when I was young.
Yeah.
And then I started from kitchen, dishwashing, prepping, chopping onions.
I read that your father actually created a very successful system engineering company, which allowed you to have a really good life, but he never handed anything to you. What did he tell you instead?
Oh, he said, work hard. So he didn't give me any money.
Yeah.
So I just needed to kind of build my career by myself.
So you started at TGI Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's where you got your first taste of big restaurant.
Right. I was a bartender. And I was saving money to come to the United States.
That was
I don't know what to do, but I just wanted to come to the United States to see, what's out there, right? And my general manager can offer me to promote myself to become a manager, and I said, thank you so much, but I declined your offer because I wanted to come to the United States. Then director of human resource came to the restaurant, and I never seen him, and he said, oh, do you want to become a manager? And I said, oh, thank you so much, but I declined your offer.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
You thought you were crazy, like why don't you want a promotion?
Right. And then president CEO of the company came. TGI Fridays Japan.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, I never seen him before. But he asked me like, why do you don't want to become a manager? And I said I wanted to go to the United States.
Right.
And he said, oh, we're gonna merge and acquire the business in Guam. Why don't you go there?
That's getting closer to US. That's US territory.
Yeah. Can I go?
Yeah.
That's my question, right? Can I go? And he said, oh, I'm sure everybody wants to go.
Yeah.
So you're gonna earn the trust and
right.
show your capability and ability, stuff like that.
So,
and we just took over.
Took over TGI.
Right. From different franchisee owner.
And then they were impressed by what you did. How long were you there?
Only 1 year.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, and I proved myself and show the result.
Right, you increased their profitability.
Right, one of the store I took over was kind of bottom line negative, 6 months since opening, and the general manager was suffering, and
that's a lot of suffering, 6 months.
Right, and he quit. So my boss wasn't sure what to do about it.
Yeah.
And then anyway, it's negative. So why don't you give an opportunity to young,
Right. And you were only what,
22?
You're young. You were
So
young.
he offered me to become a general manager, and I took over. But to be honest, it was easy to prove.
It was easy for you? And then the manager quit before you, but it was easy for you.
He said he's suffering, but when I went there, like, oh, maybe I can improve.
Yeah, yeah.
And then month by month, I improved the numbers. And
So it seems to me that you had that natural eye to see what needed to be improved and just went for it, and it worked.
Right.
So you have this really good gut instinct of what any business owner, whether it's in a restaurant or any business, you have to have that instinct, and you have to be able to look what's underneath that's causing the negative,
Right.
and then make something happen.
right, I think my philosophy is, if you tell, people are not gonna do it. But if you ask, people will listen. And then
Wait, okay, say that again. The difference between telling someone and asking them. I guess when you ask them, you're honoring them more
Right.
than just telling them what
Right.
to do.
instead of you should do it,
Yeah.
can you do it, please?
Oh.
I think it's different.
So we're applying the golden rule. You just treat
Right.
people like you want to be treated. So I guess so. Yeah. If I were to take the choice between two, I don't want to be told what to do. But
Right.
if you ask me,
Right. And
and
all,
that was such a simple thing.
and being a role model, I guess.
Yeah.
And
At 22.
yeah, definitely. Because I think bossing around or leader, I think
Yes.
boss and leader is different.
Yes. A
You know?
leader is much more.
Right.
Yes. And at a young age, you already got that.
Right.
Do you think that you picked that up from your dad, or
I think so. I
is your
think
dad
so.
that way?
Because my dad treat me, I mean, I don't know other family, but he treat me to kind of work
Yeah.
harder than any other people.
Ah, I see.
He doesn't treat me like, oh, he's my son, so everybody gonna treat
Right,
me
privilege.
well.
Right,
yeah,
right.
not like that.
Wow. So he gave you that leadership role, and you took it.
Right.
Yeah. That's great. So after Guam, what happened? How did you end
And-
up here?
Right, and I proved the numbers in Guam. I mean, it was bankruptcy company. We took over,
Oh.
make it like profitable business.
Right.
You know, I went back to Japan, but at the time, the CEO of TGI Fridays Japan resigned,
Oh wow.
and he asked me to open the business in US together with me.
Uh-huh.
So myself and him and CPA in US, three of us found the company to open Shokudo.
Yeah, and let's talk about Shokudo. You opened that in 2005, and it's got big square footage. Like, you like that big square footage?
Right. Well, because of TGI Fridays, maybe.
Yeah.
Because
so you had that
reasonable rent,
concept.
right? Affordable, but a volume of the business to make a decent profit.
Right. So tell us about your journey into opening Shokudo, because in the beginning it wasn't all successful. There was
It was
some challenges.
challenging.
Because today it's so insane. Sometimes when I go there, like, I will text Hide to do a reservation for me, and if you don't have reservations, you don't know when you can get a seat on some nights.
Well, that's a very fortunate.
Yes.
Very.
That's the problem you want to have.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was very challenging at the beginning, to be honest.
Yeah, what part of it? All of it, or just?
Well, first and foremost, construction in Hawaii. In Japan, like, if we say, oh, we would like to open this day,
Yeah.
the contractor make it happen.
The contractor is like
Right.
right on the deadline.
But we didn't even know, so I think 6 months delayed.
6 months. So that means money being lost. You're not making
Right.
any revenue.
I wasn't making any money like 1 year
1 year.
after left TJ Fridays.
Now, before we go on, let me ask you this. 1 year without making any revenue, you're pouring a lot of money into Shokudo, which is really successful today. What did you do to keep that faith that you want to keep going on?
Well, to be honest, we didn't even know construction will be delayed that
Yeah.
much. So it is what it
You
is.
just did one day at a time.
Yeah. I still remember before opening, I went to Kmart and buying Christmas shopping, $100. My debit card declined.
Oh no!
To be honest,
And so you felt the blood drain through. You're standing there at the cash register and you can't pay for this stuff.
exactly.
And you're the owner of this big restaurant that is so successful today. That is amazing.
Yeah.
So how did you feel at that time when you had no money?
Well, it is what it is. I just need to work hard. So, I guess when we opened, I was working 20 hours a day
Wow.
and 2 months no day off.
Wow.
I mean,
7 days a week. The restaurant business
very
is not
fortunate. Like
Yeah.
when we opened, it was busy already.
was.
But to be honest, we are not ready. So operation wasn't solid. So we had to prove,
You're just kind of
improve
winging it at this point to
Right.
find out what works.
day by day. So every day when we close 2 a.m., we have meeting.
2 a.m.
Right. And meeting, okay, how and what we can improve for tomorrow every single day until
right,
like
right.
4 a.m. or so. And come back to the restaurant 7, 8 a.m.
Wow. So you actually did the cooking. You did
I was working in the
everything.
kitchen.
And the business side of it, you were doing that as well.
Right.
Right. So tell me, this honey toast thing that you have is supposed to be a hallmark of that restaurant.
Right.
Do you think that's what made the difference when you found that signature,
Right.
signature dish that'll attract everyone and be known for what Shokudo is?
Right.
How did you come up with that concept?
Well, it was simple stuff. I mean, it's simple stuff to be
yeah,
honest.
Yeah.
But everybody loves it.
It's huge.
Yeah. And I wanted to kind of push something as an iconic signature item.
Right, right.
And to be honest, we do have a lot of variety of different dishes. However, everything's kind of affordable,
Right.
and comfortable dish. So something
Japanese comfort food is
Exactly,
what you call it,
exactly.
right? And reasonably priced.
right.
Yeah.
So then I decided to promote honey toast and I trademark it. So we do have a trademark in the state of Hawaii.
Trademark for a dish.
Right.
That I never knew you could do that. I guess so. Yeah.
Right. I think that I went to university and my major was law. So that helped me to, think about those business aspect a little bit.
Right. What do you call that? Intellectual property.
Exactly.
Copyright,
Right.
trademark, so nobody can come in and say, hey, we have something
Right.
similar to honey toast, or no, we have the original.
Exactly.
When you have it all. That's amazing. I didn't know you could do that for something like that.
Well, a little bit challenging, but
It was?
somehow we could do it.
Cool.
Right.
You had some goals of how much you wanted as far as revenue, but obviously the beginning was just not anything that you thought it. The beginning was not anything you thought it would be. It was a slow start. So what year? You opened in 2005. What year did you see the explosion of people just say, hey, this is a place to go and gather?
Well, it was busy, but we didn't make profit first 3 years.
Yeah.
So I think the first year we made a profit was 2008.
Wow. So you opened 2005 and not profitable until 2008. But you paid the bills, so you could stay open.
Right.
So what was that aha moment in 2008 that just and it was like a springboard into it being so popular? What do you think it was?
Well, honey toast won.
Okay.
And we didn't target any tourist market. So I shift the marketing strategy to cater to local market.
Right.
So we work together with a lot of non-profit organization and association in Hawaii and try to build a brand.
And also get
For
to
local
know
people.
the local people, right? Because if you come outside, the local people are watching you, right? They're gonna see if you cater to them or you just here for the tourists.
Right.
So they really appreciated that you
Right.
catered to them.
At the same time, 2008, the economy is crisis.
Everything crashed in 2008.
And to be honest, it was super tough for us as well. But I took our those crises as opportunity, and I decrease the price.
Oh,
Because
so
everybody
people can
increase
afford
the
it, yeah.
exactly. People increase the price because their profit margin is shrink.
Yeah.
Everybody increase the price, but I decrease, drop the
Wow.
price.
Yeah,
So
that's opposite of what people would
Exactly.
think to do.
and then increase the guest count. They made
So
a
it
profit
evened
margin,
out.
right?
Wow, that's really, really smart. So people, any of you want to go into business, that's a great tip.
Right.
You know? Yeah, don't panic and start raising it. And then people can't afford it, and then people are losing jobs. They're losing their real estate. Back in 2008, their portfolios
Right.
went down in the tank. So why are you going to increase your prices when they can't afford it? So you did
Right.
the smart thing.
I'm not sure, but
Well,
it
you're
worked out.
successful. Yeah,
it worked
yeah,
out.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Shokudo is still under $30 per person average check.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
if you
great.
go out, dine with friends and family, and maybe night out, you know, girlfriend's boyfriend, husband, wife,
Yeah.
you know, but still per person average check is less than $30.
That's great to know. So now that Shokudo is as successful as it is, your next baby was Buho here, where we are
Right,
now.
where we are
Which,
now.
This place, guys, is 12,300 square feet, and I took some video, and I'll put it in this interview. But it's massive, and I've been here before for networking with Green Magazine, Naomi Hazelton, and their Green Magazine, as well as your third birthday, which was not long ago.
Right.
My boyfriend and I, Mark, came here, and we had the food was amazing.
Thank you.
The plating was so gourmet, but it had the fun atmosphere all fused in together.
Right.
You had the lights going and the people dancing, and
Right.
it was really, really good venue.
Right. I think it's similar to Shokudo, but Buho is more casual.
Casual.
However, a little bit trendy. Rooftop. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're the first to open Rooftop in Waikiki.
Yeah, you got a lovely view. In fact,
Right.
if I look right over there, we can see the
Royal
beautiful
Hawaiian.
Royal Hawaiian Pink Hotel. Right, boom, right there.
Right. And then
you got
Friday
the view.
fireworks.
Friday fireworks, and then you have across the way is Royal Hawaiian Shopping
Right.
Center, and they have entertainment down there sometimes, and you can
Right.
be up here looking down, and you got some cute little fire pits going out.
Right.
So at night it's like romantic, and you have a few drinks, and you got the whole rooftop ambience, which is perfect for Hawaii.
Right.
Because we have perfect weather most of the time, like what, 98% of the time.
Right.
So talk about Buho and its mass. You know, where is it going right now since 2015?
Well, to be honest, first year very challenging. All
Just
of my
like-
friends.
Were you having the same
I
feelings
know.
like Shokudo? Like,
I was like,
not
oh, I
again.
did it again.
What was I thinking?
Yeah, and all of my friends even talking behind me like, oh, I'm sorry for Hide, but matter of fact, he's gonna close the business
Oh, no.
that slow
That
because nobody knows where it is. And Buho, what is Buho?
Yeah, tell us what Buho means.
Buho is owl in
Owl?
Spanish.
And then Cocina
Cocina, kitchen.
is kitchen, and Cantina
Tina, bar.
is the bar.
Right.
Food and,
Kitchen and bar.
food and alcohol.
Right.
Anyway, so when they said that to you, were you discouraged? Of course
I
you
mean,
were
I didn't
discouraged.
even know that. I didn't even know
You
that.
found out later that people were saying, what is
Once,
he thinking
yeah,
about?
once like Buho is kind of getting better and better year by year, and then all of my friends said like, oh, to be honest, I thought you're gonna close the business.
And what do you think? What do you think? What was the reason for the slow start? What kind of combination, or was it one thing, or what
Well,
do you think it was?
I mean, I created the Buho from scratch.
The concept.
Nobody exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what Buho means.
Yes.
Is that a restaurant or what kind of business it is?
Right.
And people doesn't even know like it's Mexican restaurant and Rooftop. You know, it's kind of
So-
hidden gem.
So you kind of had to do some sort of marketing to brand yourself and separate yourself from Shokudo. But what do you think made it turn around? Now 2 years later, or almost 2 years later.
Well, I was thinking how we can deliver clear message
Yes.
about Buho to the consumers. One, Taco Tuesday,
Taco Tuesday.
and also everybody knows Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah, big time.
So I create the kind of concept of named after Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Buho,
Cinco de
every
Buho.
5th of the month.
Oh, do you do that tonight?
Yeah, we do have a Latin band, like live band, playing and
Búho
everybody
y
dancing,
Cocina.
salsa dancing,
Wow.
kind of
Yeah.
create the fun atmosphere.
Yeah, because that's what Buho is supposed to be.
Right.
This atmosphere is fun. So let the audience know your Taco Tuesday a little bit more detail.
$2 tacos,
Wow.
like a typical Mexican street tacos.
Oh, and then for your Buho de Cinco, you have the music.
Right, live band and taco stand. Again,
Oh.
everybody's dancing salsa,
Ah, yeah.
kind of fun,
Yeah,
casual.
So do you think that made a difference to attract
I think people
here?
started to know about that.
Yeah, because we're in year 2.
Right.
And then for Shokudo, it took 3 years. So it's coming around. You see the same cyclical creation of a business. You see that happening with this one.
Well, Waikiki is a little bit different market from local market, and it took 1 year for us to make it profitable.
Okay, so it wasn't like the 3-year wait with Shokudo. Yeah. So how do you like the groove here? People come here for networking. They can do. There's so many tables and places here. They can arrange for private parties.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of businesses in Waikiki wanted to have an office get together,
Oh yeah.
farewell
nice.
party.
Yeah.
I think this is the perfect place to have those group gatherings.
Right. And you have your own little elevator that comes right
Right.
up onto your floor, which is on the 5th floor of the Waikiki Shopping Plaza.
Right.
And so, what are your hours for Buho?
Right now we start breakfast as well,
nice.
7 to 11 a.m.
Yeah.
$23. Nothing fancy, but something healthy.
I saw your blueberries,
Salad bar,
the strawberries,
right.
and even salad
Right.
in the morning for healthy
Right,
people. Yeah.
healthy eats. And we're gonna start rooftop yoga soon.
What?
Yeah.
Rooftop yoga? Okay, so what area of this place are you gonna have?
Oh, we're
clear?
gonna remove those tables. Yeah.
And you already found an instructor and
Yep.
everything, and what time of day and how long will the sessions last?
I think we're gonna start Tuesday and Friday, and down the road we're gonna have every day,
Okay.
7 days a week yoga,
And what time?
8 to 9 o'clock.
In the morning.
Yep.
So that's what's happening with Buho.
Right.
So now let's go into your third venue, which is Bread and Butter,
Right.
which is a small, more
a
intimate,
little more boutique, casual,
and it's seats
island.
50.
Right.
So talk about that. It's located right next to Shokudo.
Right. Bread and butter is more casual island kitchen. Good. Breakfast, brunch, and dinner time. We do have a wine bar. And
I heard you like Pinots.
Yep,
So
Pinot
you have a
Noir.
Pinot.
I love Pinot Noir, by the
Yeah,
way.
I like Pinot Noir
Right.
too. Yeah, so nighttime is different from the daytime because you
Right.
cater to business people during the day.
Business and actually a lot of tourists comes.
Oh, they find out about your bread
Right.
and butter.
Right.
Yeah. So do you have to attract that? Do you work with the tourist companies
Not really.
one-on-one to attract them? They just find out about your place.
Right.
Yeah. So where do you see bread and butter going? As far as being at a success, or it's just one of your babies? Because it wasn't really your idea. You just took over the space.
Right.
Something else used to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
It was Japanese spaghetti pasta place. It was
Japanese spaghetti and
spaghetti
pasta.
place.
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to get rid of all the demising wall,
There was a
and
lot
then
of,
one open space,
Right.
and kind of comfortable, and something a little bit trendy, and fashionable,
Yeah.
but still you can come in with slippers and
Oh,
shorts.
nice. Yeah. So now you have these three entities going. How do you find the balance? Because we talked about before we went on air how much sleep we get. I am the type that'll I need only 4 or 5 hours. You're the same way?
Yep, same way.
And that's how you get things done. And we keep thinking, what is this whole thing where we have to have 8 hours? Because to be honest, a lot of business people that I talk to, or those who have tons going on, their average sleep is anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, not the 8 hours.
The positive side,
You get more done.
yeah,
And then also, you are on the board of the Hawaii Restaurant Association as
Yes.
vice chair. So you've been on board since October 2015. Tell me exactly what the association does and what your role is.
I think nowadays so many restaurants opened up last 6 months, 1 year.
And-
So everybody's a little bit suffering about employment.
Right.
You know, I mean, same us too.
Yeah.
We're facing the challenges as well.
Right.
So now what we're doing is I'm chairing an education committee, and then we are about to form a different 501c3 nonprofit organization under HRA called Hawaii Restaurant Association Educational Foundation.
Wow, so neat.
To support a high school culinary program.
Wow, into college, because
Right.
KCC is like the beacon for that.
Right.
So is that what happens? You kind of educate them during high school, and then they naturally will go to KCC to
Right.
stay here in Hawaii?
I think currently 32 schools in Hawaii has a different culinary program.
Oh, nice.
It's different. So we wanted to standardize same curriculum,
standardize.
right?
Okay.
Then either that's 2 years program, and either going to KCC to have further education.
And KCC is Kapilani Community College,
Right.
for those of you not on Hawaii, in Hawaii.
Right. Actually, we work with DOE, Department of Education, and KCC as well. And then after 2 years program and if certification, graduation, then you can get a credit to go to KCC. So you can save the time, save the money
Right.
as
And
well.
that's so needed here.
I think Waikiki is very challenging at this moment, I would say, because
Yeah.
so many restaurants opened up,
Right,
nearby
right.
dining options. Instead of increasing the price for the consumers, what we're doing is we're doing catering.
Oh, catering.
So
Okay.
I go catering myself.
Oh, you do?
I cook for the
Oh, you do?
to make sure we're not gonna immediately increase the price for the consumers.
I see.
So we're gonna earn different kind of revenue center to kind of offset.
I see.
Our corporate executive chef was born, raised in Argentina. So he does Spanish cooking, and then actually he was in LA, Spain, Japan as well. So he can do Italian, and our chef here is Mexican. So he can do Mexican, tacos,
Right, right.
casual party,
Yeah.
and I do Japanese, so Japanese food.
Did you have any mentors or someone that you took advice from that really helped you get through the struggle of both restaurants, especially the first one, Shokudo?
Mr. Emura.
He's from here, or?
No, actually he's from Japan, and he opened together with me, Shokudo.
Ah, I see. So he was kind of like you guys, the older of you, because you were only
Right.
20-something. When you opened Shokudo,
Right.
how old were you?
27?
You were 27 when you opened
26,
the restaurant?
27?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that's crazy. So, in other words, if you have a mentor, that would be great in helping you get along in the business because they've already been around the block,
Right.
And that probably helped you during that really early years of struggles, right?
Right.
Yeah. Are you a reader, and do you recommend any business books to anyone?
7 Habits of Highly Successful People.
That's Covey, right?
Yeah, Stephen L. Covey, yep.
Right. That's great.
And I love Scott Bedbury. I think he was former executive for Starbucks and Nike. He does all the marketing stuff. And
So you studied his marketing books,
Yep.
stuff like that. And with the advent of social media and everything, we got a lot to choose from
Right.
on how to market yourself. I noticed that if I have something in my head, I hold that vision. Do you kind of like do visualization of how you want to see things happen?
Yeah, definitely.
You hold it in your mind and then you see it. It doesn't happen overnight, but eventually you see it come to manifest.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is how I think. Because I was a manager, I was a general manager of the restaurant before. If there's a GM, if you're the manager, there's no way to move up unless the general manager will resign, open up the position, right?
Right.
So I wanted to expand the business for my managers to move up.
Oh, okay. Give them
Otherwise,
opportunities.
nobody wants to stay at the restaurant manager 5, 6, 7, 10 years.
Right.
So I want to make sure to create the opportunity to move up.
What was one of the biggest challenges you think early on, aside from the construction and everything. Was there anything else that was a big
Employment?
challenge? Finding employees? What do you think is a struggle with that? Do you think
Well, I think,
the qualification of employees here in Hawaii?
well, not only that, but the amount of employee is not enough for the amount of restaurant nowadays. Because
Wow.
last 6 months, even only in Waikiki, how many seats increased? Probably like 3,000.
Wow.
All of a sudden increased. So
Yeah. So finding employees is a hard thing?
Yep.
Because I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was more like people can't find a job.
well, unemployment rate in Hawaii nowadays is 2.7%, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
which means pretty much everybody employed.
Right, right. Oh, so you're constantly looking for people. Your HR must be working hard. Your human resources looking for people. So that's one of the
I think,
biggest challenges.
that's everybody's, I think, concern at this moment. That's the reason why Hawaii Restaurant Association wanted to open Hawaii Restaurant Association Educational Foundation to support a high school student.
Oh, so it's
That
a
will be the
win-win.
future
Right.
workforce for our business.
Right, right, right. That's great because you need the right qualified people.
Right.
Because it's a people business,
Right.
obviously. So it's not just serving food. You have to know how to deal with the people and all those things.
Education.
Education. Being that Hawaii is one of the highest cost of doing business here, how did you find you actually decreased your prices? But was there anything that you could do to reduce your cost that you found? That
Volume.
helped you? Volume.
Oh, it was only Shokudo, but now we do have Shokudo, Buho, and bread and butter. So we ask our partners, vendors,
Yeah, the
to
distributors.
distributors to support us.
Okay, because you buy volume, you can reduce it
Right.
in your favor.
Instead of buying one bag of rice,
Yeah,
buy pallet,
a pallet.
and then
Reduce the price.
right. I think last 5 years or so, I think culinary trend has been improved a lot. The reason why I think Food Channel.
Oh yes,
Food Network,
Yes,
you
people
know.
love to watch
Right.
that. Yeah.
So now I'm happy to have the fact like everybody loves the chef.
Right, right.
So more like chef driven. You know. Now second generation chefs in Hawaii is doing great job in downtown.
There's a lot of
know.
media
Right.
pointing toward the food industry.
Right.
Yeah. So that helps a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
More like chef driven, cozy, nice ambience,
Yeah.
specialized.
Yeah. So going back to somebody who has a dream about opening a restaurant, what do you think the first step should be?
Open the company.
Open the company, get the name.
Right. And I would say needs to have a lot of working capital.
Yeah.
As I said, everybody wants to open the restaurant like as a schedule,
Right.
but
Expected,
Construction,
expected
right.
days.
so construction will be always kind of delayed. So you're gonna have to have enough working capital
I see.
to survive.
And then after you get the restaurant open, what is your feeling about marketing? Do you go big commercial? Do you do social media? You do a bit of everything?
Right now, there's social media for sure.
Yeah, big
We have
time.
to have, but for especially Hawaii, for the local business especially, people bond tight. You know,
Yeah.
people kind of connected to the community.
Exactly.
So I would say support community. You know, even
Yes.
donations.
Yes,
and,
get them to know you.
Right.
And that's how you said you carried Shokudo.
Right, right,
That's great to get to know the community.
right. Even the Waikiki business, a lot of people say like, oh, tourists.
Right.
However, we should treat the locals
Oh, definitely.
because local people recommend the place.
Right. And that's your employees too.
Right.
Right? And then they can bring their friends and family and it's
Definitely.
a great place to work and everything. If you could do it all over again, what would you do differently, you think, for Shokudo? Is there anything?
Well, when we opened Shokudo, we didn't know a lot of stuff. So kind of we're learning and we
As
are
you went
improving. Right,
Always tweaking along the way.
right. So that's the reason why Buho, like much shorter time
Yes, not the
to
3
make it
years.
successful.
Yeah.
So experience. Well, I would suggest who wants to open the business. first and foremost work at the restaurant. Other restaurant learn what it is exactly it is.
Right.
Not only operation but more financial side, more regulations and liquor laws and health.
Liquor license, all
Right.
of that stuff.
Right.
The Department of Health and all that
Right.
stuff, right?
Right.
So it's not just cooking. You have to know the business side of it and the marketing side of it.
Definitely.
What part of marketing do you think was most successful to get Shokudo on the map? Just word of mouth?
I think word of mouth is the best.
That's fabulous. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Talk about your hobbies because I follow your Instagram.
Oh,
and
thank you.
You love to surf.
Right.
And that's your way of letting all the pressure out and stuff like
Because
that.
my phone is always ringing.
Yeah.
Text message and phone calls, but the only place
Is out in
nobody
the
can read
ocean.
exactly.
Yeah. One of these days they're going to invent something waterproof so you can be out there. No, you don't want to do that.
I don't want that.
Yeah. So how often do you get to go out? And what's your favorite spot in Waikiki or Ala Moana?
2-3 times a week,
That's nice.
and Ala Moana bowls and concessions
Yeah.
and Diamond Head Lighthouse.
Oh,
And
nice.
things
What do you
like
ride? Who do you ride? Shaper? Any favorite shaper? Or-
Wade Tokoro.
Yeah.
I just wanted to jump into the water, relax, and
Yeah.
talking kind of stories with my friends and
Yeah, a time to unwind. And you also like hiking.
right.
What is your favorite trail?
Well, I go Coco Head often.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, but I go surf, Coco Head. Sometimes go back to surf. One day, so
Where do you see yourself in the future?
I want to create the opportunity for someone humble, willing to take challenges to improve themselves, and same as my managers and chefs.
You want to groove?
I want to see everybody move up.
That's great. That's great. That's going to take you
Right.
very far.
And also, Hawaii Restaurant Association Educational Foundation will be successful for the high school student in Hawaii. So I want to give back to Hawaii something.
That's great. And you already did that. You showed that with Shokudo to let people know that you're here to stay and that you care about the local people, which is really, really important here.
Right.
Because we're all family, especially the Asian culture, the Polynesian culture. We're a melting pot.
Right, definitely.
Yeah. But you know what? I am so happy that you agreed to be on the show. We actually met when the Prime Minister of Japan came in January.
Oh, Mr. Abe.
Yeah, and then we got to thank Terry Ikeda because he invited me, and that's how I met Hide.
Right.
And you gave me your card.
Thank
so
you.
it all worked out. You could be on the show. So anyway, we want to say aloha and mahalo for watching this episode with Hide Sakurai, very young entrepreneur restaurateur, and also stay tuned for our guests in the future. We'll have more business people, artists, musicians, people in athletics, martial arts, and we want to thank you for sticking with us. And don't forget to join our free membership. It's HLVIP. Text that to 58885. And for now, we're going to say aloha and
Aloha.
shaka'a. And for those watching listening on iTunes, we say ahui ho until we see each other again.
Thank you.
Aloha.
Come dine at Shokudo located at 1585 Kapiolani Boulevard. Call 808-941-3701. Enjoy Rooftop Dining Taco Tuesdays and Cinco de Buho at Buho located at the Waikiki Shopping Plaza 5th floor. Call 808-922-2846. Experience casual and trendy dining at Bread and Butter located at 1585 Kapiolani Boulevard. Call 808-949-3430.